Hey guys, I'm not dead. I'm still alive. I've been busy with a little bit of this and that, and all kinds of things just keep me very busy. For once, my Mugen plate was full, and I had a lot of work to do. I had some commissions to do, so I've been busy with that. Today, no tutorial. I'm just gonna do a little run through of story mode of Dragon Ball Super Butoden on the Super Nintendo. I played this game a shit ton when I was a kid. Obviously emulated, and that's how I played it, because I didn't have a Super Nintendo, and I definitely didn't have the carts for this stuff. So I'm playing it through emulator here now. Also, this game is very hard and fast in some ways. As you can see, Goku's rising kick, which cheeses the hell out of Piccolo, it just does so much damage. But some moves are really fast, some moves are really slow, and the characters, for like one of the first Dragon Ball fighting games on the Super Nintendo, it looks good. Like, the art style is pretty good, very detailed in ways, and the story exposition is really good too. And it lets you pick a character before your fights, and if they die, they get grayed out until everyone's dead. Then you get to use a continue, which I thankfully did not die completely with the whole team, only once or twice. Some really crazy deaths. You know what's crazy about this game? The aside from everything splitting in half like that, the power. Well, how would I put this? Like, everyone has a power level, and it does make a difference. So like, Goku and Vegeta are pretty balanced to each other, but if I pick Piccolo, I'd have a harder time beating Vegeta because Piccolo's weaker than Vegeta. So that is a thing in this game, which does make story mode kind of hard. And I didn't learn this until after I beat the game and recorded this. There's a secret ending where Mr. Satan, Hercule, will come out and fight Cell a couple times, and it's comical, but I didn't know that existed. So, in regards to like Mugen stuff, right? I've got a lot of comments in the past couple months or weeks, or whatever it's been since I last made a video tutorial. But I replied to the comments. I just haven't had a proper chance to do anything because I've been so busy with everything else, life particularly. I learned to swim. That was amazing. I watched a video on YouTube and I learned to swim. That was pretty crazy, but I don't drown now, at least. I just have to get my kids comfortable with swimming, so that's gonna be fun. I've been going to the pool and the beach a lot. Girlfriend wants to go, so we go. It's her thing. I do what I have to do, and it's fun. It's a good time. Ooh, this fight, Frieza is a punk in this game. All of them they have their weird ways of cheesing you, which is kind of interesting. I will get back to tutorials at some point. I do want to do some more gameplay videos like this. Maybe Super Butoden 2 and 3 and Hyperdimension. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z. It's what I grew up with. So these games will always hold a special place in my heart, these older ones. And some like, what's it called? Dragon Ball Legends, really, for the PlayStation. And then Final Battle for the PlayStation. Ultimate Battle 22 was okay, but I don't think there was a story to that, really. And then, I don't think there's anything beyond that in terms of retro Dragon Ball Z games, because after that is like Budokai. But the old Dragon Ball Z games hold a place in my heart. I can't stand Dragon Ball Heroes. It's so crazy. It's like a fan game, basically. But Super Butoden 1, it was so hard for me as a kid because the commands made no sense. And I'm playing this on an Xbox controller, and it's a little easier on Xbox controller doing these half circle commands and these 360 commands. Vegeta is one of the cheapest characters in this game. His punch punch kick combo, which is forward back forward punch, it does so much damage, and the timing is so funny. The AI just tends to get hit by it all the time, and it's a good weapon to murderize everybody, which is what I did through most of this gameplay. They changed up his attacks in the future games and the graphics and everything, so I won't be able to cheese in part 2 like that. But this was actually nice playing this game again for the first time in at least 15 years. It was nice, just feeling young again, and realizing how frustrating this game really is. You know, the hard thing about this game is that the enemies tend to run away. Like, you'll chase after them and they'll go backwards and they'll fly, and as you fly they'll go back down and they'll go around, and it's a lot of chasing. The androids suck because they don't really have life. Well, not life. They don't have what's it called? They don't have like a power level to sense them with. They have infinite power, so they don't show up on the minimap. Everyone else, I kind of look at the minimap, which is, you know, interesting dynamic for a fighting game. I once thought about making this over in Mugen, but looking at the sprites, when I did get to look at them, I realized like they don't have a lot of sprites. I'm like, I don't want to make the same. I want to make it better. I did do a Goku in this style, which I got from Omega. He redid the sprites and stuff. That was pretty cool. 18 is a bitch. Like, this fight was ridiculously hard. It looks easy because I got lucky, but in some of my previous test runs of practicing, she whooped my ass bad, like horrible. 18 is a monster, but that's how she's supposed to be. I got 100% hit. That's kind of crazy. I like the wiggling scroll, but then it straightens up. It's kind of interesting. Piccolo has some cheesy moves too. I think everybody kind of has cheesy moves. It's all about how you use them against these guys. They also have ridiculous hitboxes. I remember one of my test runs, I got hit by something that didn't even make sense. I wasn't even near it. You know, for the time, this is not really that bad of a fighting game for a Dragon Ball Z type of thing. And that whole screen splitting up thing is pretty crazy. Like, I've seen videos explaining how it's done, and I just can't grasp the concept of it for the Super Nintendo, where they have so many games where this is not possible at all. So it's always like an amazing thing for me to see that. I think I'm a little more than halfway done with the story mode at this point. Yeah, I just have 16. I think then the training arc, and then Cell, and that's it. This game ends at Cell. In my opinion, I love the Cell games more than like anything else. Frieza took way too long, and the Cell games was just amazing animation and combat, and it was so good. I felt it brought back a lot of the OG fighting to the animation. That's how I felt about it, at least. But also, my memory is like 20 years old, so I could be very wrong. This game has some weird moves. It'd be cool if you could do this in Mugen like this, but that's impossible. Alright, these next 3 fights are the last fights, and it gets pretty intense. As you can see, the punch kick combo does amazing work with these guys. Like, even if they block it, it does massive damage. And if they don't block it, it does massive damage. So it's like, I can't really lose. It's cheating, yes, but you know, they made it like this, so I'm taking advantage of it. Yep, I separated. No, get him. That flip kick Vegeta is so weird because it doesn't hit going up, it hits only while he's up. And it does not hit going down. This next battle is pretty intense for, I don't know why, Gohan just goes crazy. And it's really cool that he's going crazy like this because it does make it look like a really good fight. In my practice runs, I've died here a couple times. Like, he is hard to fight. But I don't know. I got lucky in this fight for sure. Look at that, backflip me off of him. Like, damn. Vegeta's headbutt's pretty cheap. Because his backflip, he's invincible. Gohan's little slide also has invincibility frames. And now I'm going to cheese him a little bit with perfectly timed headbutts. The moment I let up, which I intentionally did let up just so he could fight back a bit for entertainment purposes. He's scary, man. Gohan hits hard. You know what's funny? I died, but I still killed Gohan. Like, Vegeta had 0 health, and that move where he goes backflips, like, he's invincible, so the 0 health didn't register until I hit Gohan with the headbutt, and then it registered. We both died. And I didn't realize he died until I went to the select screen and I saw it there. I'm like, what the hell? So I was in shock, because then my number 1, Vegeta, was dead. So I'm like, shit, I gotta fight Cell with Gohan now. This is the way it's supposed to be, but Cell is not easy either. You know, he does crazy damage. Gohan has a good chance, because Gohan is almost his power level, but again, he's the final boss. Using my height to my advantage until he, like, backflip, uppercut, elbows me, or whatever that is. A very interesting move, too. It's very strange. I'm trying to button mash to figure out whatever else Gohan can do. Only thing I remember is the air dive kick, which I don't think he has as a move in this game, but I think he gets it in the later games. So Gohan's all dead now, and Goku and Vegeta, so I'm left with like Piccolo, Trunks, and I think 16. And it's looking pretty damn gloomy, honestly. So I'm gonna just try this with Piccolo. This is also a pretty bad fail. Like, I died. Piccolo was just completely unmatched for Cell. Like, look how fast his little combo drains my health. Like, it's insane. Like, 2 of those little flip kicks just killed me, and then boom, he slid past me and the wind killed me. And now I'm gonna play with Future Trunks, and I never played with him before, like, at all, so I was kind of just winging the commands. He's literally a mix of Goku and Vegeta, but like all fighting is, once you figure a command out, it's the same with almost every other game. His dash, punch knee attack, like that thing I'm doing right there, I don't know what it's called. It does ridiculous damage on Cell for some reason, so I spammed the hell out of it, and it got me the victory. I don't know why it does so much damage, but it does. I'm not complaining. Good victory. Yeah. Alright. And that's the end of Super Butoden 1. Thank you all for watching. I know it's not a tutorial. I know it's not the usual. But, you know, I had fun doing this. I had fun recording it. I had fun voicing over the gameplay as I'm watching it. And I haven't done this in a while. I've been swamped by commissions. Not really commissions, I've just been so tired to do the commissions. But I pretty much finished one. And I I've been procrastinating on Sky Pilgrim for a while. I gotta complete the story mode update, but I've just been so lethargic to do it. Well, anyways, that's all from me. Thank you all for watching. If you stuck around, great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Ask your questions for Mugen in here. Ask your questions for Dragon Ball Z stuff in here. Like, whatever you want. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.
1 to the kidney, 2 to the dome. That's left, right, go. Got a rollie for the brunch and a panic for the show. That's left, right, go. Got a big new body and a whip it like a pro. That's left, right, go.